Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and today I'm doing reviews. So each time I finish a book, I will add my thoughts of the book and what I rated it. So I finished my audiobook. I read Quints Land Sisters by Shelley Wood. I thought this was a non-fiction book, and when I went to go do my review, I found out that it was historical fiction. However, it is based on a true story. There was 5 quintuplets born in 1934, I think 34. So there was 5 girls. They were identical. They were born in Canada, and that is a true story. But the book that I read was made up. It was based on this true story, but there was a woman who was with the quintuplets throughout their lives, the first 9 years of their lives, and this part was what was fake, and so she was a made-up character, but the 5 girls were true, and they are actually alive. There's 2 of them alive because I looked it up, and I am obsessed now because I want to know everything about their lives, and yeah, so anyway, so the book I gave 4 stars to. I think that I probably should give it 5 stars because I can't stop thinking about this book. It's about these 5 quintuplets, as I said. They were born in Canada, and they were taken from their mom and dad, and the government took them, which is a true part of the story. They took them and put them on display like they were in the zoo. Now my heart, because I don't know, if they did that to me, I would be heartbroken. I can't imagine what that mother felt like. I was actually crying, not when I was reading the book, but when I went to look up the lives and find out what happened to them, to find out the true story, my heart just sank. And then on YouTube, I will put the link to this, on YouTube I watched a 3-hour movie about their lives, and it was true that the government did take them away from their parents, which was really heartbreaking, and treated them like they were zoo animals for 9 years. Can you imagine? 9 years you can't see your children. The mother had a hard time going to visit them. It is really heartbreaking, and I can't believe they did this in the 1930s. Now, 2 of the girls are still alive. They're 84 years old right now, and 3 of them passed away. One passed away very young at age 20. Another girl passed away in her 30s, and the other girl passed away in her 60s. So there are still 2 girls still alive. But the story that I read, the book, is about their first 5 years of their lives. I think it goes up to 9 years. They do talk about a little bit about when the parents finally get their kids back at age 9. So yeah, it was an amazing book. I just went to Barnes & Noble. I wanted to get more. I wanted to read the true story, not the historical fiction part of it. I am going to be getting 2 books from the library that are coming this week, hopefully, because I'm obsessed. I want to know more about their lives. And I watched that movie. So I will put the link to the movie below if you guys want to watch it. And yeah, it's just amazing how they treated these girls. And yeah, so that's it. So I'm obsessed, and I can't think of anything else now because now I think I'm in a book slump. So anyway, As I finish another book, I will put my review at the end of this. So, amazing book if you want to read something that is historical fiction but is kind of true to life. Yeah, it was amazing. And I just saw it in Barnes & Noble, the book. It was actually a paperback book. Yeah, so I got it from the library. I listened to the audiobook and it was really amazing. So, yeah. And stay tuned for my reviews of my next book. So I finished another book. I read this one, Beautiful Bad by Annie Ward. And I read this for March Mystery Madness. I read this for my new book. This is a 2019 new release. And I took this out from the library, so it's not my book. Okay, I have a lot to say about this book. I am giving it 2 stars. I didn't really like it. So, it starts out really, really good. So, if I was doing a try a chapter tag, I would probably be reading this book because the very first chapter starts out with a bang. It's a 911 call. She is in the house and she's calling 911, and it sounds like it's domestic violence type thing, and it had me in grip. So I wanted to read on. So as I read on, the next chapter, I felt like I was reading a totally new book. It goes back in time. And I just didn't connect with the characters. It goes back and forth. It's about the wife tells one part of the story, then the husband tells the part of his story, but I just did not connect, and it went back and forth in time, and I don't know what the heck it was, but anyway, she was very descriptive. I found myself skimming, and I hate skipping because I like to read the entire book. So I found myself skimming because I already got to like page 100, and I'm like, this has to get better, because it kept going from back in time, and then it kept going back to the crime scene. So I liked the part about the crime scene because that was fast paced, but when it went back in time, it just lost me. I just didn't like it. So it was very predictable, the end. I did see part of it coming. And I just didn't like the writing style, I guess. So I'm giving this one 2 stars, and I owe a late fee. I probably owe $1 back to the library, but at least I did not buy it. I used my library. So yeah, so that's this one, 2 stars. Sorry. Hopefully it's getting like mixed reviews on Goodreads. Some people love it. Some people did give it 2 stars as well. So I was leaning towards a 3-star, but basically I only liked the beginning. I liked the first chapter, and then I just didn't like the rest of the book. So yeah, give it a 2 stars.